अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। सबसे पहले आयत जो नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम पर नाजिल की गई अल्लाह अज़्ज़ा वजल की तरफ से, वो है इक़रा बिस्मि रब्बिकल्लज़ी खलक़, कि पढ़िए अपने रब के नाम से जिसने आपको पैदा किया। नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम सही हदीस में फरमाते हैं कि तलबुल इल्मि फरीदतुन अला कुल्लि मुस्लिम, इल्म का हासिल करना हर मुसलमान पर फर्ज है। और आज हम देख रहे हैं कि स्कूल्स और कॉलेजेस की हाई फीस की वजह से माँ बाप बच्चों को स्कूल्स और कॉलेजेस नहीं भेज सक रहे, ट्यूशंस में उन्हें नहीं पढ़ा सक रहे, और इसीलिए अक्सर बच्चों को क्वालिटी एजुकेशन नहीं मिलता है। और इसीलिए इंडिया का इलिटरेसी रेट बढ़ता जा रहा है और लिटरेसी रेट नीचे आते जा रहा है। इसीलिए फ्री स्कूल इसका बेहतरीन सोल्यूशन लेकर आया है। फ्री स्कूल इंटरनेशनल इस्लामिक और मॉडर्न दोनों करिकुलम बच्चों को प्रोवाइड करता है, बिल्कुल फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट। ऑथेंटिक इस्लामी तालीम और इंटरैक्टिव मॉडर्न सिलेबस के साथ माँ बाप अपने बच्चों को कैसे पढ़ाए, कब पढ़ाए, कितना पढ़ाए, फ्री स्कूल इंटरनेशनल या लेसन प्लान और शेड्यूल्स के साथ माँ बाप को समझाता है। तो आइए फ्री में अपने बच्चों को मेयारी क्वालिटी लेवल की एजुकेशन दीजिए, इस्लामिक और मॉडर्न दोनों, घर पर ही, फ्री स्कूल इंटरनेशनल के जरिए।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला रसूलिहिल करीम व अला आलिहि व अस्हाबिहि अजमईन। फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। वक़ुल जाअल हक़्क़ु व ज़हक़ल बातिल इन्नल बातिल कान ज़हूक़ा। रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। I welcome all brothers and sisters with the Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Meaning, may peace, blessings and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on all of you. The topic of my today's talk is Media and Islam, War or Peace. So let's analyze today the various strategies used by the media to malign Islam. Number one strategy used by the media to malign Islam is that they pick up black sheep amongst the Muslim community and they portray as though they are exemplary Muslims. We know that there are black sheep in every community, whether it be the Muslim community, whether it be the Jew community, whether it be the Christian community, whether it be the Hindu community. There are black sheep in every community. What does the media do? The media picks up the black sheep amongst the Muslim community and they portray as though they are exemplary Muslims. And these black sheep amongst the Muslim community who are not following the Quran, who are not following the Sahih Hadith, who are not following the authentic and correct teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, just a small percentage, and this small percentage, the media picks them up and they portray as though they are exemplary Muslims. All Muslims are like that. Until and unless we Muslims do not clarify these misconceptions, we will be not doing our job. The second strategy used by the media to malign Islam is that they pick up verses from the Quran and they quote out of context, and they tell the world that this Quran is teaching violence. What does the media do? The media picks up the verses from the Quran and they quote out of context to destroy the image of Islam. And one such very popular verse usually quoted by the critics and by the media is that wherever you find the kafir, you kill him. And if you open the Quran, in Surah Tawbah, chapter number 9, verse number 5, there is such a verse which says that wherever you find the kafir, you kill him. But this verse is out of context. To understand the context, you have to read verse number 1 of Surah Tawbah, chapter number 9. When you read from verse number 1, you understand the context that there was a peace treaty between the Muslims and the Mushriks of Makkah, and that peace treaty was unilaterally broken by the Mushriks of Makkah. By the time Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reaches verse number 2 and gives them a warning and tells them that put things straight in 4 months time or else a declaration of war. And in the battlefield, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in glorious Quran in Surah Tawbah, chapter number 9, verse number 5, that wherever you find the kafir, that's the enemy, you kill him. So this verse of the Quran is revealed in the battlefield. But the media quoted out of context as though normally whenever a Muslim sees a non-Muslim, he should kill him. So this verse of the Quran quoted by the media is out of context. Until and unless we Muslims do not clarify these misconceptions, we will be not doing our job. And the best way today to spread Islam in the whole world is by using the media through the media. With this I conclude my talk. وَآخِرُ دَعْوَانَا أَنِ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today I will discuss with you about my scientific presentation on the topic, the human eye. The human eye is a complex organ responsible for vision. It consists of various parts, including cornea, iris, pupil, retina, lens, and optic nerve. The eye works by capturing light and transmitting signals to the brain for interpretation. Cornea is the transparent outermost layer that helps focus light onto the retina. The iris controls the size of the pupil, which regulates the amount of light entering the eye. The lens changes shape to focus light onto the retina, enabling clear vision. The retina contains photoreceptor cells called rods and cones that convert light into electrical signals. Rods are responsible for black and white vision in low light conditions. Cones are responsible for color vision and high resolution images in bright conditions. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Mulk, chapter number 67, verse number 23, قُلْ هُوَ الَّذِي أَنْشَأَكُمْ وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. Say, O Prophet, He is the one who brought you into being and gave you hearing, sight and intellect, yet you hardly give any thanks. The Prophet ﷺ said, 3 eyes will never see the hellfire: an eye standing guard in the way of Allah, an eye weeping from the fear of Allah, and an eye lowering its gaze from what Allah has forbidden. Majmu' al-Kabair, hadith number 1003. So I invite everyone to worship only Creator God Allah and obey His final messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then you will be successful in this world and in the hereafter. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.